Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Jose Iglesias comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, he reached back to Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Souza, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Iglesias is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love, cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Jeanette is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Justin Upton. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to... Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now to the plate, Joey Votto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a flare out to left center. Iglesias into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Reynolds swings, but this is a routine ground ball that's short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with one away. Now batting, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado has to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Souza is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Taylor is right there, one down. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Standing in, Javier Baez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Reynolds will tuck this. Striding in once again, Torres. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 25.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Scooter Gennett.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 8th.
Digging in,
Right
Steven
fielder,
Souza.
Steven Souza.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Low, apparently. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The short hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Souza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder
Matt Adams is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Good swing,
Justin
just got to try and
Upton.
straighten that one out. Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-1 now to Upton. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore it is Votto 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Kipnis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Schwarber reaches out for the tag. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Taylor. 1 out. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled back. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Right side hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Fielder number 3, Michael Taylor.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. There's Baez. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Torres becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Suzuki rounds the corner and is headed home. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll... So stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Up and in for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Taylor going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The batter, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right
Settling
fielder,
in now, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Designated hitter.
Daniel Murphy stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Curveball grounded towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound. But the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
2-1, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado is there for it, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Reds, left fielder, Matt.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tapped out in front of home. A quick out number 1. Riding in once again, Joey Votto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Torres fields it cleanly on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Designated hitter.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Taylor is the second out in the 7th inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. Ready once again, Steven Souza. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Center fielder, number 2.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Upton is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job. Stepping in.
Leading off for Miami. Second baseman, number 25.
Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brad Peacock.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone. Swing it. So if you're looking for it,
Didi Gregorius will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Carlos Gonzalez.
Bench hitting for the Marlins, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez. Now pitching for the Reds,
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander Elias Diaz. Will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate. Now, Will Myers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
And this will be fouled away.
Joaquin Soria. This change for the Marlins. Now
and that misses
field,
1-1.
Number 32.
Ready with the 1-1.
This change
line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Gregorius.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 19.
Popped up.
Joey Votto.
Calling for it, Bryant. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
28. Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and this will remain. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And will hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Kenley Jansen has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Whipped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Javier Baez.
Sharp ground ball to third. 1 there. On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Torres is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now batting, Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. This one's flared out toward left. Myers over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And they have taken the lead. Reset and the pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there with the star hit.
0-2 is the count.
Like this guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So digging in now, Steven Souza. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential. Tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Digging in now. Daniel Murphy. They'll be looking for something. Sean Doolittle enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Taylor. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Will Myers.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now in the box, Joey Votto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Lifted the other way to left center. Schebler is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joaquin Soria. Give the save to Sean Doolittle. The loss goes to Kenley Jansen. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. Now at the plate, Torres.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, number 25.
Back up the middle. A dive by Baez. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Batting second here today.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. At the plate, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now here's a drive out to right center field. In to score, the runner from second. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Left fielder
From the stretch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scott Scheffler is the second out of the opening frame. Carlos Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Torres ranges to his left, and he's set down 1 away. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So stepping in, Joey Votto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swings through the slider there. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that... Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hitter, Jason Kipnis.
In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air after it is eaten. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds.
Batting eighth, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Reynolds.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Reynolds is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Third baseman, Nolan.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Left fielder,
Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Myers awaiting the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Digging in, James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, number 25.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Adam
Sends
Eaton.
that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schebler waits on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Martinez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Schebler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Murphy stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit to first. Reynolds moving to his right. The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Bryant goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. A step on the bag for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Kipnis.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Votto in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. So striding forward now, Will Myers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a bet.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping up now, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schebler going back, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Into the windup and the pitch. Daniel Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant into shallow left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in to try it again. Torres. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
25.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Didi Gregorius comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Votto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw.
Tell CHEWYxBxMERKIN don't pitch low to the chew.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can play.
And the throw is in time to get it. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
On to first and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. Scott Schebler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Scott Schebler is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Onto the bag with it himself is Bato, and the inning is over.
For the traditional
Digging in once again, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
James McCann.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, Adam
First
Eaton.
pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schebler makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Jose Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Oh, and he misses it. McCann is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Number 34.
Javier Baez. Your attention, please.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end. So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jason Kipnis.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado takes it in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. And a rather easy first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder,
coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Torres. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 25.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it. Well, on to first is going to be in time to take care of him. And the Reds, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Game 3 of the NLDS next. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Cincinnati, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now.
19.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A 1-0 delivery. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
The right fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The tag got him. Standing in, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. Didi Gregorius will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, two gone. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a two-out triple. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant, hoping to cash in following the two-out triple. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Arrieta sets. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number two. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel with that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, number
First
4.
pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Now a flare out to left center. Taylor coming in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
McCann.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres up the middle, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Into the box, Jose Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Left fielder.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mark Reynolds is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Runner goes for second. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Ready for another chance. Javier Baez will step in to lead it off in the top of the third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's the first pitch to him. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Here's Nolan Arenado. One run in and one gone so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. Taylor shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away. So one gone in the inning now for the catcher Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Now at the plate, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the pitch on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First delivery to him on the way. Daniel Murphy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius has it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Marlins, right fielder, number 50.
And he'll step off and try. Try and reset. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding forward now, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about midnight.
A swing and a miss. Here's Javier Baez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run. He hit earlier.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Nolan Arenado.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Ready for another shot now. Will Myers, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready once again, James McCann. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner scores from second. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Adam Eaton.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Martinez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit out toward second. And a rather easy first out. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Murphy onto the grass, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is in pursuit. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play in the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schwarber sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hit hard back up the middle, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Ready for another chance. Torres. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center after it is eaten. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
On the ground to third. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Torres takes it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder.
Here's Will Myers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Reynolds has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. No problem here, 1 away. Here's Mark Reynolds. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Striding in once again. Michael Taylor 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Suzuki.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Arrieta sets. Here he comes 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity. Now at the plate, James McCann. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
34. James McCann.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Center field.
In now is Adam Eaton. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. McCann rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Schebler moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! In is Joey Votto now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments. Into the box now, Torres. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Schwarber is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 58 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Mookie Betts. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Now batting. Right
and this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now here it comes. Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. It's Game 4 of the National National League Division Series.
For Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's Matt Adams now.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone.
Joey Votto.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Upton makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. So striding forward now, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number
Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Standing in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Arenado.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
pulled toward right center field. Taylor moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Upton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza will get there, and he puts it away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He singled his last time up. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. At the plate, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Riding in once again, Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Nolan Arenado.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard towards second, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Suzuki waits on it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Justin Upton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Shortstop, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The second for 1 on to Votto, a double play, and that ends. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Reds. Shortstop.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Baez.
0-1, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Stepping in, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat. hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor, and that retires the side. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that misses ball one. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 1-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Scott Schebler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been case for him today, and it's really working.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Michael Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31.
And a ball, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Taylor is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Upton's under it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scooter Gennett, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. David Dahl will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds near the first base bag. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the tradition.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hunter Green It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound. Carlos Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's the shortstop. Now Jose Iglesias. He comes in over. Didi Gregorius will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Center fielder, number 2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Torres on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here. It's 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. In the dirt here. Will Myers will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Elias Diaz will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Ripped on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Kenley Jansen enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. And that misses inside 1-0. No runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and that's going to give him the lead. in there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase 2 home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Digging in for his second. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try and lead.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Into the box. Now, Kyle Schwarber. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. James McCann come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a big moment here. And standing in, Javier Baez. David Robertson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Scooter Gennett.
And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Taylor. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have battled back to knot this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like